Have you ever read a book and it makes you laugh?
I'm still an idiot.
I need to ask you this. Have you ever read a book and it makes you laugh?
Yeah, all the time.
No, come on.
Are you crazy?
What? So you're laying in bed reading a book,
I
and then
don't. I don't
something
lay.
in
I
that
don't lay in
book.
bed and read books.
Well, wherever you read your books,
Yeah.
right? You're sitting there reading your book, and there's
Yeah.
something in the book that makes you belly laugh.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
You don't think I can read anything in a book that's funny?
No, I don't believe that you'll be sitting there reading a book, and there's something in the book that makes you belly laugh.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. That's like you can also a book can make you cry as well.
No,
Do
I
you know?
don't. I don't
Do
get
you know how
much.
to read?
I don't get much from books. Of course, I know how to read, but
So you're
I
saying
don't
you've
get
never
this.
laughed at anything you've read?
No, that's different. Just
Well, it's a
reading
book.
something is different, but reading a book, I don't
Put it in the
connect with
chat.
it.
Is reading different to reading a book?
Yes,
It's not. It's reading.
I just don't get. I don't get much from reading a book.
Well,
I've
clearly,
never. I've never been a fan of reading books. I
no.
find it just a bit stressful.
Stressful. What's stressful?
Yeah, because to me, reading is a task. It's a chore, right? So for me, I can't just look at a book and digest information, right? In the same way I can from a video, right? A book, I have to do the chore of reading it, and I need to understand it whilst I'm reading it. Like I can read perfectly fine, and I can write perfectly fine,
You talk like a book.
but still, reading books to me is more of a chore than sitting and watching a film or you know, watching a video or a podcast or
Has music made you
if
cry
you
before?
if you transcript our videos and put it in a book,
Yeah.
right? Which one's funnier?
Well,
And don't tell me it's the book.
I don't think either are particularly funny, but I don't think if you did a book of this podcast, it would be a very weird book, and it's something that I'm looking into. It'll be a pop-up, book with me popping
But yes,
up
to answer,
and your cat walking across. But I know what you're saying.
yes,
Our videos and books are completely different. But what I'm saying is, I have read books and they make me laugh. And it's not, I'm not saying laugh out loud, but, chuckle to yourself or smile or, I think you need to read more books.
if you if you think of the funniest thing you've ever watched, right? I'm not telling you to literally think of it.
Make up your mind.
Now, now imagine being put into a book, right?
Right.
And it's described, right? I hate all that descriptive,
You're being serious?
right? When I'm watching a film and there's a scene happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of information happening in that scene that I don't need to know about. But in a book, they out of their way to describe it, and I don't care. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, but not all scenes describe the everything like that. It's particularly if it's dialogue. If it's two people talking, it's dialogue back and forth. It doesn't say and
Okay,
then
think of the funniest dialogue you've ever seen on the TV or in a movie, and then put that in a book. I promise you, the visual version will always be more funny than the book version.
yeah, maybe. What do you think? Put it in the chat. People love the chat. Do you think Tom is correct that books are not funny and they can't make you cry or laugh? Or do you think, like me, that Tom doesn't know how to read? Right. Well, that's interesting.
I wonder if people ever use. Oh, sorry.
Do people ever use what?
I was just wondering. I wonder if people ever use captions on our videos.
I hope not, because the
subtitles.
auto-generated captions that they give complete nonsense. In fact, it's more nonsense than we actually say, and that's saying something.